The real paisa, real money belongs to South Gujarat and Surat.
Close to 80% of organizations have adopted AI in some process alone. The power of AI is when you look at end-to-end process transformation and then apply technology to it.
To accept the change in a drastic way, because AI just is only 1 year maybe, I can say.
Right? You do your own chat GPT, that is generative AI, where it is generating content for you, or you're creating marketing campaigns by yourself. AI is like a superpower for our humans. You're absolutely right. There's a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety. कि what will it do? Will it take away my jobs? I will not have a job tomorrow.
मतलब हमारा कौशल्य जो है, जो हमारा मेंटल कौशल्य है, वो खत्म करके हमें अपने आप को किसी टेक्नोलॉजी के हवाले कर देना, ये आप मानते हैं?
ये तो कभी नहीं होगा।
नमस्कार दर्शक दोस्तों, मैं हूं निखिल मद्रासी और प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ चेंबर ऑफ कॉमर्स, और सबका हार्दिक स्वागत है। और आपका भी स्वागत है मैडम लक्ष्मी जी सी, सीनियर मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर एंड CHRO एसेंचर इंडिया। ये एक ऐसी कंपनी है जिसकी आप कल्पना भी नहीं कर सकते हो। इनकी जो व्याख्या है, उनकी जो त्रिज्या है, उनका जो परिघ है, वो इतना बड़ा है कि आप सोच भी नहीं सकते हो कि इतनी बड़ी कंपनी हो सकती है। और मैडम जो काम कर रही है वो अपने आप में एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट काम है, ये मैं मानता हूं। हम उनकी बातों को समझने की कोशिश करेंगे और बातों में से हम उनको प्रश्न पूछते जाएंगे और उनकी कार्य की परिभाषा को समझने की कोशिश करेंगे। मैडम, वेलकम टू द SGCCI Business Podcast.
Thank you so much for having me.
Please tell me something about Accenture India.
Well, Accenture, we're a professional services company that does consulting and outsourcing services for our clients. We're involved in helping our clients reinvent and transform themselves. We are a $70 billion company globally. In India, we have about a little over 350,000 people doing work in strategy work, consulting work, technology work, and outsourcing work. It's one of the largest employers, and it's also one of the top 1 or 2 companies of choice in this industry. And we're based out of all of the metros, as well as about 6 to 7 some of the newer emerging locations like Ahmedabad and Jaipur and Indore, Nagpur, Bhubaneswar, Coimbatore, in addition to the metros as well. So we've got people working out of all of these cities, doing all of this work for our clients across the world.
Why don't you think about Surat and South Gujarat? Because Surat and South Gujarat is nowadays is a capital of the state, maybe Ahmedabad or Gandhinagar, but the real paisa, real money belongs to South Gujarat and Surat.
Absolutely.
Let's think on this thing.
Absolutely.
Also.
Happy to take that away and think about it. Our strategy has been to move to locations where our people moved to during the COVID pandemic. So what happened was, during the COVID pandemic, people moved out of the metros and went back into their hometowns. So based on an analysis of where people are, that's where we moved our offices to get our offices closer to our people. So if Surat mein we have a lot of people, then we will consider moving to Surat as
we
well.
We are 85 lakhs.
Our own people, as an Accenture, people moved to these locations. That's how we moved moved our offices there.
That's amazing. That's amazing. You just talked about the transformation. What kind of transformation required in this world?
Well, I think given all of the disruption that we are experiencing around the world, right? Not just the geopolitical disruption, but if you look at the economic disruption that has been launched with all of the changes introduced by some of the governments in the world. If you look at the technological disruption that is, no news to anybody around how AI is really transforming not just individuals in their own lives, but also organizations. Close to 80% of organizations have adopted AI in some process alone. But the power of AI, and which is what Accenture really helps our clients do, the power of AI is when you look at end-to-end process transformation and then apply technology to it. So that is where our expertise in consulting organizations, transforming their entire process around not just one part, or not just say supply chain, but entire supply chains, including integration with marketing, including integrating with distribution, all of it. How do you integrate these processes in a way and then apply AI? That's where we come in. So organizations are having to really transform themselves, because otherwise they no longer remain relevant in this new world. That's what we are working on.
राइट,
And we are a reinvention
लेकिन आर
partner.
यू सक्सेसफुल? लोगों की मानसिकता बदली है ऐसा आप मानते हैं? क्योंकि टू एक्सेप्ट द चेंज इन अ ड्रास्टिक वे, क्योंकि एआई जस्ट इज ओनली 1 year maybe I can say.
Actually, AI has been around for many, many, many years. It was more predictive AI. What has changed is the power of generative AI. And that is more newer. And that is what individuals are experiencing apne phone pe, right? You do your own chat GPT. That is generative AI, where it is generating content for you, or you're creating marketing campaigns by yourself. That is generative AI. The shift now, unless we adopt this, we will no longer remain relevant. Organizations will not remain relevant because it is opening up. It is almost like a superpower. AI is like a superpower for our humans. So unless we empower people and help them understand what this is, this can actually help them do differently. A marketing person today does not have to create a campaign from scratch, but his creativity or her creativity is still required to teach and to exploit the power and really enhance and empower themselves with something like a superpower. It's like any other technology. The human judgment will continue to be very, very important, but it's now empowered through AI. So we have to help people adopt this change. It's a big change. You're absolutely right. There's a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety. Okay, what will it do? Will it take away my jobs? I will not have a job tomorrow. You have to help people understand, no, it's not going to take away your job. It's going to make you even better professional. If you're a marketing person, even a better marketing person. If you're a HR professional, even better, faster, more efficient HR person with the power of AI. Once you educate people, that's critical. You have to teach people. What does AI do? What can AI do? How can you use AI? How can you become even more powerful and effective with AI? Then people will be open to adopting and embracing the change and integrating this into their work processes.
मतलब हमारा कौशल्य जो है, जो हमारा मेंटल कौशल्य है, वो खत्म करके हमें अपने आप को किसी टेक्नोलॉजी के हवाले कर देना, ये आप मानते हैं?
ये तो कभी नहीं होगा. When I think what you're asking me is, will I surrender my mental ability to technology? Absolutely no. Human skills around judgment, around problem solving, around emotion and empathy and connections will become even more important in the future. This is like, if I go back 30, 40 years when there were no computers, we had the same conversation back then. Will the human get replaced by computers? Bank tellers will not have a job anymore. No. What will happen is new kinds of jobs will get created. The jobs that humans were doing, technology can do most of it. So what will the humans do? The humans will do more value-added work where judgment is required, where different human skills are required to really leverage technology. आज के ज़माने में क्या है? There is so much work that everybody has to do. पास में बैठ के बात करने की टाइम नहीं है लोगों के पास.
सही बात.
अभी करने को टाइम मिलेगा. If I am a supervisor with a member team of 10, उनको फीडबैक देने के लिए टाइम नहीं है मेरे पास. लेकिन अभी अगर टेक्नोलॉजी कुछ ऐसे कर दिखाए कि मैं 2-3 सेंटेंसेस डाल दिए, परफॉर्मेंस फीडबैक अपने आप जनरेट हो गया. I have to just edit it to make sure it is reflecting my tone. मैंने दे दिया, तो अभी मैं बात कर सकती हूँ. इंस्टेड ऑफ स्पेंडिंग टाइम डॉक्यूमेंटिंग फीडबैक, मैं आमने सामने बैठ के अपने टीम मेंबर के साथ बात कर सकती हूँ कि भैया इस पे फोकस करो. दिस इज व्हाट यू नीड टू डू टू बिकम improve even more. This is what you can do to get promoted. That conversation can happen now. The human conversations can begin because the human is no longer distracted by things that the technology can easily do for you.
Correct.
So humans will never get replaced. Humans will get augmented. Humans will get capacity to do more human type work. The nature of work will change though.
Right. दर्शक दोस्तों, हम बात कर रहे हैं मैडम लक्ष्मी सी, सीनियर एमडी एंड CHRO एसेंचर इंडिया कंपनी. आज चेंबर ऑफ कॉमर्स के मेहमान बनकर सूरत आए और हम उनके ज्ञान का लुत्फ उठा रहे हैं. मैडम 3.5 लाख आपने आपके एम्प्लॉय बोले आपकी कंपनी के, और पूरे विश्व में 8 लाख से अधिक लोगों को आप रोजी देते हैं. हाउ यू आर मैनेजिंग द थिंग्स? यू आर बीइंग द हेड ऑफ द होल ह्यूमन रिसोर्स डिपार्टमेंट. 3.5 लाख लोगों को मैनेज करना, ये तो दिमाग के मतलब बिल्कुल समझ में नहीं आ रहा है ये बात.
अगर आप अपने को, if you believe that you are the only leader in the firm, then it is hard to comprehend. But we believe that every leader, every person in the organization is a leader, and you have to empower them to make sure that they are taking care of the people that they work with. So you have to create empowerment at all levels. You have to make sure your frontline supervisors and your frontline leaders know what it takes to kind of lead teams, nurture teams, help them build new skills. वो framework आपको देनी है and उनको empower करना है. Once you do that, then it doesn't seem so difficult suddenly, isn't it? Because in my organization, I'm just giving you a random number, this is not exact, but if for every 10, 20, 30 people, if I have a leader, then my job becomes easier. Then I have to just focus on the leader then focuses on their team members. That's how you grow, that's how you empower, that's how you create leadership at all levels. But it's important that you stay invested. फ्रेमवर्क देने से नहीं होगा, उनको ट्रेन करना पड़ेगा, उनको हेल्प, यू हैव टू गिव देम रिसोर्सेज दैट दे कैन यूज, यू हैव टू गिव देम बजट्स दैट दे कैन मैनेज, यू हैव टू टीच देम हाउ टू यूज द बजट्स. That is what HR has to do. Help them understand what are the values, culture of the organization, how do you develop, what is important, and then you allow them to lead.
HR आपने कैसे पसंद किया, ये विषय कैसे पसंद किया?
Well, ये तो बहुत साल पहले हमने डिसाइड किया था. When I graduated out of my college and I was deciding whether I should apply for an MBA in finance or apply for an MBA in HR, I chose HR. It seemed at the core of
करीबन
everything.
20-30 साल पहले की बात कर रहे हैं.
करीब around 1994 की बात कर रही हूँ. So काफी साल पहले, 30 साल पहले की डिसाइड करना था कि क्या पढ़ूं अगले इसके. I had done my graduation in economics, statistics and maths out of Presidency University in Kolkata, and the question was what next from here. And I felt an MBA would be great in understanding what it takes to run a business. And in that context, whether I want to do finance or HR or marketing, it felt HR had a little more broader business relevance versus narrower. For me, back then, it appealed to me a lot more. I quite liked the subjects. I liked the institute, XLRI. वहाँ पे admission मिली थी, वहाँ पे मुझे पढ़ना था, HR ही पढ़ना था. I didn't want to study anything else. And I started not knowing much about the topic. But once I started, I absolutely loved it. So I've been in an HR career since 1996. So this is really my 30th year doing HR. And it has been extremely enriching. Your ability to impact lives directly and indirectly has been extremely energizing for me. And I continue to feel inspired and energized the opportunities that lay ahead in terms of actually making impact in several hundred thousands of lives, directly and indirectly.
आपकी जो जर्नी है बड़ी प्रेरणात्मक जर्नी है, लेकिन मेल डोमिनेटिंग सोसाइटी, अगर मैं ये वर्ड बोलूंगा तो आपको बुरा भी लगेगा, लेकिन मेल डोमिनेटिंग सोसाइटी, मेल डोमिनेटिंग दिस काइंड ऑफ पोजीशंस, हाउ यू वन द होल गेम?
So I grew up in Calcutta. मेरी परवरिश वहाँ पे हुई है, कलकत्ता में.
जी.
और something about, and I grew up in a family of, we are two sisters, मेरी बड़ी बहन और मैं. पापा बैंकर थे, मम्मी हाउसवाइफ थी. And the two, they both told us, you have to study. You have to stand on your 2 feet. You have to get educated. My mother could not complete her education. वो 11वीं तक पढ़ी है, उसके बाद financially possible नहीं था complete करना. तो उन्होंने कहा कि तुम दोनों को तो पढ़ना ही है. There is no way. So my sister finished graduation. She felt she didn't want to pursue anything further. She got married. I said, I want to study. They said, please go ahead, study. The reason I mentioned about Calcutta and my family is, in Calcutta, growing up, one did not feel one was a woman or a man. There was no consciousness. कोई आपको देख के नहीं बोले, ओ तुम तो लड़की हो, तुम ये नहीं कर सकती हो. कलकत्ता में एकदम नहीं है.
वो मेट्रो सिटी पहले से
एकदम नहीं था. मतलब women were very empowered. वो तो दुर्गा माँ की पूजा करते हैं वहाँ पे. तो एकदम women were very empowered from way back then. And the men also were equally, they were open. Nobody had a conversation with me ever growing up that, oh, you're a girl, you can't do this. Or you're a person, no, that never happened. So that helps. And my family, my parents absolutely encouraged. And then when I did get married as well, which is I think most important. When I got married in 98.
in Kolkata.
I got married in Kolkata, but then moved to Bangalore after that. My husband was very clear. I mean, there was no question saying, are you going to continue, not going to continue? ये conversation ही नहीं हुई है. The conversation बस ये था कि मैं दिल्ली में काम कर रही थी, वो बैंगलोर में था. The question was, will we go move to Delhi or will we move to Bangalore? वो question था. That was the question. More importantly, when I delivered my first child, my only child, I have a son. He is now 24. So when I got pregnant, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, they shut their homes, बेच पूछ के, they came to Bangalore. They said, oh, we'll come, we'll help you. Not asked, they offered. अपने आप से. उनको अपने पोते या पोती, whatever, they didn't know what I was going to deliver, but उनको उनको अपनी ग्रैंड चाइल्ड के साथ रहना था, तो वो शिफ्ट कर गए। उससे क्या हुआ, मैं 4 महीने की मैटरनिटी लीव के बाद वापस चली गई काम पे।
Correct.
सो इम्पोर्टेंट दैट यू बिल्ड योर सपोर्ट सिस्टम्स अराउंड यू एंड टेक हेल्प शेमलेसली। बच्चे को बड़ा करना मुझे कोई आसान बात नहीं है, लेकिन आई कुड हैव हैड अ नैनी, बट एक नैनी के पास छोड़ के जाने में मुझे शायद उतना अच्छा नहीं लगता तब। और मेरी सास थी एकदम लविंग ग्रैंड मदर टू सपोर्ट माई चाइल्ड फ्रॉम व्हेन ही टिल इवन नाउ, दे लिव विद अस राइट नाउ एज वेल। बट द सपोर्ट सिस्टम जो है मेरी, टचवुड, मैं बहुत भाग्यशाली हूँ, और उनकी सपोर्ट के कारण आई वॉज एबल टू कंटिन्यू। आई हैव नॉट टेकन अ करियर ब्रेक,
Right.
but in my organization, I encourage people, if you're men or women, if you need to take a career break, either because you're the primary caregiver for your child or your parents or your spouse or what have you, take the break you need and come back. There is no taboo to taking a break in my organization. You can come back. We have a program called Career Rebooters. When women take leave after childbirth, they come back after a couple of years, we bring them back, or anybody who's not worked with us even, they can rejoin. Men, I've seen a lot of men taking breaks because they need to take care of their elderly parents. And then they come back saying, can you consider? Oh, absolutely. We respect the fact that you've taken the time off to take care of family. And so it's a little bit of cultural, where you've grown up. That has helped me. But my job as an HR leader is to see how can I help others achieve the same aspirations that they have and create the right resources and support systems at Accenture so they can actually come back and start working.
Right, madam. What is the recruitment statements or recruitment mentality? क्या मतलब how you select the people? कैसे पता चलता है कि
Most important-
within a 10-15 minutes interview, how can you decide?
The one thing we always look for, especially with so much change, is an individual's learnability. वो कितना तैयार है नई चीजें सीखने के लिए। हमारी जो टेक्नोलॉजी फील्ड है, वो आप अगर देखें तो 1 साल पहले वी वर डीलिंग विद चैट जीपीटी 1 और 2, अभी तो 5 या 6 पे है, और एवरी 2 वीक्स वो चेंज होता रहेगा, कुछ ना कुछ नया आता रहेगा। द टेक्नोलॉजी कर्व इज मूविंग सो फास्ट. We need people who are open to learning new technologies every day. And as leaders, we hire people who are not just technology deep, but also business deep. We need people who understand industry. We need people who understand technology. We need people who understand functions. Someone, say, for example, from the coal industry, but finance department, high on technology. Those are very, very hard to find, but those are kind of the skills we look for. Industry, technology, and function skills. And that's what we expect people to do. Learn, constantly unlearn, relearn, learn, upskill themselves. So we look for people who have demonstrated that throughout their career, the ability to learn new things and do different things and pick up new skills, because that's the only thing that's going to remain relevant.
राइट, एक प्रश्न होता है कि फोटोस्टेट कॉपी जैसे जेरोक्स,
हाँ जी।
इट्स अ ब्रांड,
हाँ जी।
बट दिमाग में फोटो जेरोक्स ही चल रहा है,
Xerox
तो
ही
कोई
चलता
भी
है।
ये नहीं बोल रहा है कि फोटोस्टेट कॉपी
Correct,
निकाल के
correct.
लेके आओ। तो इसी तरह से बॉस ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑलवेज थिंक दैट मेरे ये विचार है, आपको ये विचार पे चलना है।
अच्छा,
आप उनको किस तरह से देखते हैं? आपकी कंपनी में आप क्या करते हैं? आपके बॉस के विचार को ही आगे बढ़ाते हैं, या तो इंडिविजुअल थिंकिंग इज ऑल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट इन द कंपनी?
it is not just important, it is critical for survival almost. It is critical for innovation. It is critical for growth. Inclusion is not about gender representation or representation of persons with disability. Inclusion is about including ideas, everybody's ideas, so that you get to the best outcome for the business. So that is how we define true inclusion. Representation तो अच्छी बात है, हम तो इंडिया में of the 350,000 plus people, 50% are women. So we've kind of met our goals.
Yeah.
But how do you still ensure that everybody's thoughts and views are included? Now, you may take a different decision, but it's important that you hear everybody's point of view, and that's what we encourage. Saying true inclusion is about listening to me, listening to you, listening to her, listening to him, and then arriving at a decision. It might lead to a slightly longer time taken for decision making, but the richness of that decision is more important to us than the time taken. But because we are also growing so fast, this process needs to happen very fast.
Right.
And that's how we balance velocity with what is very core to our values, which is inclusion.
Man or woman, who is more sincere?
Nothing yet is gender specific. It is up to the individual.
नहीं, but sincerity, if you consider,
There is nothing that is gender, that is because of the gender. It is up to the individual, and how you inspire and motivate them as a leader is equally important to get the right level. You have to show them a sense of purpose. You have to show them why you're asking them to do what they're doing. If they get to understand the purpose, they will be inspired, they will be sincere. Gender doesn't come in the way at all.
राइट, एक छोटा सा क्वेश्चन, ह्यूमन रिलेशन,
हाँ जी।
दैट इज मानवीय संबंधों को जो ब्रीच करते हैं उसकी कला, हाउ, मतलब हाउ यू आर डूइंग इट, आप कैसे ह्यूमन अप्रोच को देखते हैं, आप ह्यूमन रिलेशन कैसे बनाते हैं? मैं जैसे अगर चेंबर का प्रेसिडेंट हूँ तो छोटे के साथ छोटी बात करता हूँ, बड़े के साथ बड़ी बात करता हूँ, पागल के साथ पागल जैसी बात करता हूँ, और अच्छे लोगों के साथ अच्छी बात करता हूँ. हाउ यू डूइंग इट?
I think fundamentally it's about respecting the individual for their ideas, for what is unique about them, and unlocking that. That is important. हर बंदा अलग या हर बंदी अलग है, तो सबको एक समान देखना, all women are like this or all men are like this or all junior people are like this or all senior people are like this, ऐसा सही नहीं है in my view. Every person brings what is very unique to them in terms of skills, in terms of intellect, in terms of their own personal story. मेरी स्टोरी अलग है, आपकी स्टोरी अलग है. मैं गुजरात में नहीं पली हूँ, मैं कलकत्ता में पली हूँ, आप गुजरात में पले हैं. हमारी अपब्रिंगिंग अलग है, हमारी फैमिली स्ट्रक्चर्स अलग है, हमारे फैमिली वैल्यूज शायद अलग हैं. लेकिन अगर हम लोग दोनों एक ही कंपनी में काम करें, हमारे वैल्यूज इज अलाइंड टू द ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल वैल्यूज. बियॉन्ड दैट इट इज रियली इंडिविजुअल ऑथेंटिसिटी कहते हैं हम लोग. Leadership authenticity, individual authenticity, that is important. You bring your unique self to work, and that is how you have to be. Every person, every single one of my 350,000 people is a unique person. There is no broad brush, it is hyper personalized. My entire human relations HR strategy is fundamentally developed on the premise that it has to be human centric, and it is very, very personal. If I look at my insurance policies, for example, while the company provides broad-based, general medical insurance for the individual and their family, you may have a slightly different need than I have. And so therefore, I'll allow you to choose. I give you a budget, and then you choose. Do you want to cover your father-in-law? And do I want to cover my sister? And somebody else has a child, or a father they want to cover. So that choice is left to us, to every individual. They choose who they want to cover. So that level of personalization is important for us. Because we fundamentally believe that each person is different, each person is unique, they bring their unique values and their unique skills and talent, and that is how our policies are shaped as well.
My last question, how you manage your time, family, then business, then this consultancy, your hobbies, your insights, how you manage?
You have to be intentional. You have to be intentional that you have to prioritize. Different things will be priority at different points in time, right? Sometimes when your child is growing, you may need more time devoted to your child because that the child needs you a little more, and then you therefore take. That way I've been very fortunate because at Accenture we really recognize the fact that different people have different points in time in their life journey where they need different kind of support. So I took on jobs that I could do from home when my child was growing up. Now I'm in office 5 days a week. It doesn't matter. My son is grown up and he doesn't need my time. So how do you, because I'm in a large organization which gives me the flexibility to choose how I work, manage my own time, I can fit in things that are important for me at a different point in time. And this is not just for me. This is what you try to make available to all 350,000 people as well.
मैडम, पूरी दुनिया में वर्किंग आवर्स के लिए बहुत चर्चाएं चलती है. कितने वर्किंग आवर्स होना चाहिए एक वीक में आपके हिसाब से?
We believe in following what the law of the land recommends. I think the law of the land allows us to work for 8 hours or 9 hours, depending on number of days a week and depending on the state. We are present in 13 different states, so we follow state level requirements. We are absolutely clear. It is not just an organizational, it is about following the law of the land. And for us, it is at the state level. We in fact have state level leave plans. We have state level working hours. All of that is at the state level.
So thank you very much. तो दर्शक दोस्तों, ये थे लक्ष्मी सी, सीनियर MD and CHRO एसेंचर इंडिया बैंगलोर. आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. SDCCI में आपका फिर से एक बार हार्दिक स्वागत भी है, और आप बार बार आते रहे. बार बार आपको सुनने के लिए बहुत हम लोग मजा आ रहा है, और डेप्थ में आपने जितनी बात इतनी मिनटों में इतनी सारी बातें बता दी कि हम बिल्कुल संतुष्ट होकर इस एपिसोड को खत्म करते हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.